Hope everyone's having a great day. This is Jay from J&D's Retirement Journey. For those new to the channel, we document our journey into retirement. We talk about investing and saving. Today we're going to take a look at SPYI and SCHD, why I started a position and why I'm buying more in this downturn. And if you guys are enjoying this type of content, please remember to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it'll really help out the channel. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and that bell notification. Now let's dig into the summary. As we look at the summary of the NEOS S&P 500 High Income ETF, total assets $3.1 billion, inception date 8/2022. So it's a relatively new fund strategy. The investment seeks to generate high monthly income in a tax-efficient manner with the potential for equity appreciation in rising markets. The fund is actively managed ETF that seeks to achieve this investment objective by investing in a portfolio of stocks that make up the S&P 500 index in a call option strategy, which consists of a mix of written sold call options and long bought call options on the S&P 500 index. As we go over to the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, inception date 10/2011, and it has $70.3 billion, a much larger fund. The investment seeks to track as closely as possible before fees and expenses the total return of the Dow Jones US Dividend 100 Index. To pursue its goal, the fund generally invests in stocks that are included in this index. You guys could read the rest. Let's shoot over to the fees and expenses. Net expense ratio for SPYI is 0.68. Look at the difference, guys. SCHD 0.06. So that's a huge difference, guys. Quotes: close of business 3/6/2025. The SPY has a 46.38 to 52 and change, 52-week range. The distribution yield, you know I love my dividends, 12%, 12.15, and it pays monthly. SCHD closed at a 28, 52-week range of 25 to almost 30, and it pays 3.49 quarterly. As we go over to the Morningstar ratings, since SPY is relatively new, they do not have a rating on that. You could see SCHD is a 4-star overall rating. You could go right down the list here. 10-year rating, which that's what, I'm a long-term investor, so I really look at that. It's 5 stars, which is great. Historic return above average, and the risk is below average. As we go over to the performance of a $10,000 investment, I put over 10 years, but SPY has been around barely 2 years, so you could see. But by this chart, the S&P 500 outpaces everything. That's why it's so important to be diversified and be in a great S&P 500 fund. I'm going to leave a link in the description to a video that I did, the Schwab S&P 500 fund versus VU. You guys could take a look at that. As we go over to the performance, I like looking since inception because it's basically long-term, but you could see a big difference since we're going on SCHD for 14 years. It's up 13%, which is great. This has been around less than 2 years, I guess, no, almost 3, less than 3 years, I'm sorry. And we're looking at about a 14% return, which is not shabby. Did you hit that subscribe button? If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. As we go into the portfolio, we'll start off with SPY. Total net assets, $3.1 billion. Total holdings, 512, very diversified. The top 10 investments account for 35% of the fund. And it's basically in stocks, has a little bit in cash there, as you could see. The same for SCHD. Total net assets, $70.3 billion. Way larger fund, 102 holdings. The top 10 investments account for 43%. As we go actually into the top 10 investments for both, let's start with SPY. Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta Class A, Google Class A, Berkshire Hathaway Class B, Broadcom, Alphabet Class C, and Tesla. As we go over to SCHD, we have AbbVie, Coca-Cola, Amgen, Cisco Systems, Pfizer, Bristol Myers Squibb, Verizon, Texas Instruments, PepsiCo, and Chevron. As we go over to the sector weightings, you could see here the financials and the healthcare and IT are the three top sectors for the fund. As you go across here, you could take a quick look. And of course, Spyi is more tech heavy. They do have almost 31% compared to SCHD, which only has 9%. So that's what SCHD, in my opinion, is a little more conservative, and you're going to have less movement compared to Spyi. But they're both good funds, guys. Before you invest in any type of security, talk with your financial planner. I am not a financial planner. All this information is right off the Charles Schwab website. If any broker you use, you can go into the research tab and do some research and figure out what's best for you and your situation. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.